Okay, I wanted to talk about the fast track or the calibration and adding the picture to the calibration page, and also to let you know that I have these, they used to be called BioPro home harmonizers. They plug into the AC line, and I can get you like a 25% discount if you're interested. They help to neutralize the AC hum in the circuitry within a 60-foot radius of wherever you plug it in. It used to be sort of approved by Dr. George Carlu, who did a lot of research on EMF and cell phone radiation. Anyway, so basically from the calibration page you want to click on load patient picture at the top of the page here. And then a box will come up and it'll ask you which picture you want. Of course you want to, you have to have a picture and then put it in your card reader, and then it'll come up and say where's the file, and then you show it where the file is and you click on the file and it'll load your picture up. And then you just click fast track calibration, and so it'll sort of calibrate. And it's neat because the picture, if you have the client watching the picture, it looks like the computer is actually taking in the picture of the client and analyzing it, and in some aspect I'm sure it is. And so also I wanted to talk a little bit about the voice analysis program and possibly the DNA program, and then the energizing the a substance or water from the hold tray. I always like to wet my straps with water, with a damp washcloth, and then just wipe the straps down, as well as maybe dampen the client's skin for extra conductivity. So for the voice analysis program you'll need a microphone, and I have a single jack microphone that I normally use, and so that is what I recommend. All the computers are different, so mine has two jacks, one for the headphone and one for the mic, so I just plug my mic in, and that's what I use for the voice analysis program, which also helps to bring more information into the program. I may also talk about making a Nelson report and adding it to the orgone generator, as well as taking information from the risk profile, the top risk, and adding it to the bottom harmonic coupling item line at the bottom of the first page. And then as well, I always like to try and add the top 200 remedies to the hold tray on the right hand side. And always after each page I like to save the info report for a super skew rectification at the end. And when you're running different clients, you should always run the Flyman for extra prayers in the system, for extra protection. Okay, it looks like we didn't get a very good calibration at this point. We only got 80%, so hopefully it'll come back up again. And again, the little eyeballs in the picture there, the dominant color in the eyeball page would be a chakra, that page, a chakra that is having an issue. So any dominant color there would correspond to the color in the chakra. Okay, so what I wanted to show you first was the voice program, voice stress test.
Musician's delay calculator installed.
And so you'll have to have a microphone for this. And so basically, voice stress harmonics. Immediately have the client say an emotional name or names of the major concerns and repeat if necessary for 8 seconds. Okay. I'm concerned about the economy and the radiation and the environment. And so it's saying that the maximum frequency is 118 and the minimum frequency is 195. And so we can go to chakra test harmonics, and so we'll do basically you want to have the client say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do for 8 seconds. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do for 8 seconds. And so it's going to analyze that, and so basically what we want to do is, let's go to stress voice harmonics. Okay, so we already did that. There's another one up here. It's a fast test. Oops. What am I supposed to say? I forgot. Anyway, it's, yeah, so I just was never taught this, but I just kind of started going through it to figure it out. So this is the fast test. You say I think that's how that works. And then finally, there's a place here, voice print analysis, I believe, is where you want to go at the end of all that. And then so it'll come up with a couple of things that you should be aware of. And so it's saying the vibrational analysis, 5,302, harmonic, stress 15, clarity. So it comes up with some parameters there you may consider. And then also it has here some coming up high on me is brow chakra, pituitary, hypothalamus, pineal. And then it has a de-stress button here, so you can after all that analysis you can sort of de-stress the harmonics in the voice and other related things that are connected. So we're going to close this down now and then briefly go to another program that I talked about. So energized water right here, or substance from the whole tray. And I always like to make a little water jug and after the session energize it and then give it to the client or drink it. Some people recommend you should not use open containers so that the client doesn't think you gave them a drug. And then I like to go to Nelson Reports. Nelson Report, make report. You can click it 2 times for more information. And then take the affirmation, copy the affirmation, and then bring it into the orgone generator.
Fascinating.
And I may add some extra affirmations, for instance, with truth and compassion, I take care of my body and am aware of the seasonal changes, and I always set this out as far as I can, basically to try and hit a large body of water nearby where I live. And so that may help to amplify that, and we send it out universal and interactive. and go for the orgone field. I always like to set the quantum prayer on the front page and intensify the quantum indeterminacy field. And so a lot of stuff you can do here. Again, so we want to add the top 200 remedies to the info report. And then what we want to try and do is, because I haven't gone through all the tests yet, there should be a button here that says add info report to tray. So we want to pull the info report into the tray and then do test, and then so from here we do the test items in the whole tray, and it'll test all the 200 items, and then also help to bring it back into the super skew rectification at the end. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I want to talk about a couple things here actually. The quick therapeutics for muscle re-education and sports people. I like to go with that. It's pretty encompassing and pretty quick. And so the other program I like is Universal Biofeedback, and so we go to this one, Auto Trivector, and then we go to DNA Book of Life. Then we scan genes, and then attempt a short electrical repair. And anything you want to do here. Actually, what I really like to do is set it on long-term correction and stabilization for a set time and just let it run. It's one of my favorites. And so anyway, we're going to close down this. And so that's a little bit about what I do. And of course the dental is always fun. But that's all we're going to do today. And so I hope you enjoyed the session. And rate, comment, and subscribe. And I am available for biofeedback. If you're interested, contact me. My website's listed there on the page, and it's www.quantumbiofeedback.info. Thanks for watching.